Well, annual days or annual events are a big day to think of how far flung we have come and how afar we have to go. Along with multifarious struggles and triumphs, we always have much more to try and much more to show. So my dear parents and students, are you now ready for the upcoming musical night? Can't hear you out. Once again, are you all ready and excited for the musical night Shahid Bharat? Yes, that's the spirit. Well, you don't have to wait much longer. We are very soon going to start with the cultural event. I believe all the dancers are getting ready to show their performances, and for this they have really worked hard to show the talent to you all, to present it before you all, so that you all can have a lovely evening here at Spandan 2022. You all don't have to wait much longer. We are now about to start with the cultural event, the musical night, Shahid Bharat. Well, here we have our very own, our very lovable Parmita ma'am, who would be starting with the musical night today's evening.
Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to Spandan 2022 Vibe of the Vivekans. Finally, the long wait is over and we are all in a get set ready mode to start the cultural part of our program. Now what it is all about? Well, way back in 2019, we chose to uphold the theme of motherhood. Could you recall what was it? Yes, it was Ma. No, I'm not alone. This year, in commemoration of 75th anniversary of Indian independence under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we have decided to uphold the theme of patriotism. We have decided to uphold the theme of cultural resplendence in India. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and all of my beloved students. Well, there's an American author and humorist called Mark Twain, the celebrated author of the 19th century. He is said to have quoted once that India is the mother of history, the grandmother of legends, and the great-grandmother of culture and traditions. Well, through our theme, Shahid Bharat or Shahid Hindustan, we are trying to project the plethora of cultural elements that is all vibrant in India. Well, ladies and gentlemen, through our ancient sagas, our tales and legends, our cultural elements, our cultural traits do find a vibrant expression almost everywhere and at all times. The principal character of our drama, well, it's a melody come drama with music interspersed between dialogues. Well, the principal character of our drama is Rohan, who comes to visit his grandparents in India, Assam. Right from the moment he lands at the Gopinath Bordoloi International Airport, he's caught between the flash mob dancers. Herein, he realizes that India is good enough to adapt itself to foreign culture, to Western trends as well. Even patriotism finds a vibrant reflection through all our actions, through all our deeds. And not only this, Indian culture is not only about music. Indian culture is not only about language. It's not only about literature. It's not only about painting, scriptures, sculptures, architectures, and all those which we call the tangible and the material aspects of life. It's even more than that. And what is it? The human aspects of the Homo sapiens. Well, the honeycomb of love, the honeycomb of generosity, the honeycomb of compassion, the honeycomb of magnanimity, the honeycomb of tolerance, of patience, and above all, humanism is everywhere in India, in our sacred soil, and keeps flowing through human veins as well. Our principal character, Rohan, takes and stores all of this in his mind. Now, the question is, with what impression does he go back to his parents? Does he go back to the United States again? He comes for a year-long stay here. And with what lessons does he go back to his parents? And yes, of course, with what resolutions? The remaining are all surprises for you to explore and enjoy. So give a huge round of applause as we start our musical, and as I call upon all the participants and all the child artists and actors to get ready. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Logo Priya Gopinath Bortoloi International Airport. Local time is 8 p.m. and temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you. If you require deplaning assistance, our crew members will be pleased to assist you. On behalf of the entire crew, I would like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we look forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day. Thank you.
There is my grandma. Glad to see you, grandma, after 11 long years. I faintly remember I was only 5 when Papa left for the US. I missed you every day, grandma.
I missed you too, beta. I can't describe in words how much I longed to see you. I can't believe how our roly-poly Rohan with his pudgy cheeks has outgrown his grandpa in height and build.
Happy to see you have replaced your Vincent Chase full rim eyeglasses by a rimless frame.
True, beta, but could not replace the wrinkles on my face yet. Your grandma has become old, beta. She has worn so many wrinkles on her face.
With all your wrinkles, you still look very graceful, grandma. Where's grandpa, by the way? Can't see him anywhere.
He was here all the while. Might have gone to book a cab. Knew you would be here soon.
Look, grandma, there he is, caught between the crowd. But what's that? The crowd is gradually growing.
Yes, the crowd seems to have frozen in the place. It isn't showing any sign of dispersing. And what's that music for?
Ha ha ha! That's a flash mob gathering for a somewhat wacky fun, but interesting indeed. Seems Manhattan famous Bill Wassik's flash mob culture is catching up city youths too. It's picking up current in India as well.
রঙ্গবতী রঙ্গবতী রঙ্গিলা অন্তরে হাবুডুবু তোমারই কথা
হায় গো লাজে 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 হায় গো লাজে 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 হায় লাজে লাজে মরে দোহাই রসিক নাগর মনে নাই কোনো ব্যথা লাজে লাজে মরে দোহাই রসিক নাগর মনে নাই কোনো ব্যথা
Zooby dooby, not chicken fingers to bed man.
Hey zooby dooby pampara, zooby dooby parabam. Hey zooby dooby, not chicken fingers to bed man.
शाखों पे पत्ते गा रहे हैं, फूलों पे भंवरे गा रहे हैं,
दीवाने किरणे गा रहे हैं, ये पंछी गा रहे हैं।
वो बगिया में दो फूलों ये हो रही है गुफ्तगू, जैसा फिल्म में होता है हो रहा है
Ay ay zooby dooby pampara, zooby dooby parabam.
Zooby dooby, not chicken fingers to bed man. Zooby dooby, pampara, zooby dooby parabam.
I wonder who is singing in that soft, mellow voice. This is the sweetest euphony I've ever heard. Is that from Grandpa's home theater? Let me check. Grandpa, is that music coming from your stereo or TV?
Which song are you talking about, my dear? Oh, that's Baul song from the Baul religious community. It's coming from the street behind our house. The music that you hear carries influences of Hindu Bhakti movement and Sufi. It is said that Lalan Fakir is the greatest of all Bauls who composed and sang songs for decades without ever stopping to put them on paper. Theirs is therefore an oral tradition.
Sounds interesting. I wish we had all these things in our place too.
If you are so interested, you can read Jivan O Shavana, a biography on Lalan Fakir and quest on his musical ideology.
How I wish I had the book with me right now.
Never mind, I shall buy you one. Let's enjoy the song.
ডালে ডালে ভ্রমর বসে ফুলে ফুলে গো কোকিল ডাকে ডালে ডালে ভ্রমর বসে ফুলে ফুলে তুমি যে দেখো আর তো নিশি নাই যে দেখো আর তো নিশি নাই জয় রাধে গাবো শ্যামের মন মোহিনী বিনোদিয়া রায় যাবো যাবো শ্যামের মন মোহিনী বিনোদিয়া শ্যাময়ঙ্গে জন্ম দিয়া আছো গোড়ায় ঘুমাইয়া শ্যাময়ঙ্গে অঙ্গ দিয়া আছো গোড়ায় ঘুমাইয়া লোকনা ভয় কি তোমার নাই বলি লোকনিন্দা ভয় কি তোমার নাই বাসি পুষ্প হেলে জলে চলো গড়াই ফুল তুলিতে বাসি পুষ্প হেলে জলে চলো গড়াই ফুল তুলিতে যুগল চরণ পুজিবারে চাই মোরা যুগল চরণ পুজিবারে চাই তোমার যুগল চরণ পুজিবারে চাই জয় রাধে যাবো শ্যামের মন মোহিনী বিনোদিনী রায় যাবো যাবো শ্যামের মন মোহিনী বিনোদিনী যাবো যাবো শ্যামের মন মোহিনী বিনোদিনী রায় যাবো যাবো শ্যামের মন মোহিনী বিনোদিনী রায় যাবো যাবো শ্যামের মন মোহিনী বিনোদিনী রায় যাবো
Grandma, Mohit was saying that tomorrow we need to wake up early even before the sun rises.
Yes, because tomorrow is Mahalaya. On this day, every Bengali household wakes up at dawn to listen to Mahishasura Mardini, an audio montage of Chandipath recitation.
Oh, I see. You mean Durga Puja countdown begins with Mahalaya celebration?
Exactly. Durga Puja begins on the 7th day of Mahalaya and ends on the day of Dashami. We wait for long 360 days to access the fun-filled moments of those 5 days. The beats of the dhak and the chiming of kashor, ghanta hum in our hearts till we meet Ma Durga. In fact, Durga Puja does not wear the festive aura without the pleasant beats of the dhak, kashor, shankho and the drum.
I understand. Although there's still a 7 days wait for me to sway and dance to the beat of the drum, I can still visualize how things would be like with nature coming alive to the beat of the puja instruments. How I wish mom and dad were here to revel in such experiences.
ঢাক বাজা কাসর বাজা উলু দেয়ার শাখ বাজা বছর পরে আমার এলো মাঝে পুজো পুজো গন্ধ নিয়ে নতুন গানের ছন্দ নিয়ে শারদিয়ায় খুশিতে মন নাচে এলো 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 মা দুর্গা
were taught at school today? If you don't share, how am I supposed to know that?
No, actually we learned how India derived its name.
Really? Tell me. Even I am interested to know about that.
Around 5,000 years ago, when many cultures around the world were nomadic forest dwellers, India had a well-established settlement named Harappan culture on the bank of river Sindhu. The civilization is now popularly known by the name Indus Valley. Persians who had trade contracts with India had no S in their native tongue, so they pronounced Hindu for Sindhu. This became Indus or Indus with the Greek and the Romans. In course of time, the people of Indus became Indol for the Greek. Thus, the name India was born with its unique music that dates back to the Indus Valley period.
India is a land of strange tales and folklore. Many of these tales might have been born out of facts, rumors, or imagination. But you know what, Anshu? They are all very interesting. Hey Grandpa, see the children in the post. How happy they look.
Let me see. This is the Center for Inclusive Education. It caters to the need of differently abled children. The special educators, counselors are relentlessly at work in the center to create enabling conditions for more than 300 children reading here. And the lady you see at the center is Miss Seema. She's a wonderful teacher, always trying her best to teach all these children new things, Rohan.
I see. Very few people think about the specially able children. But how do you know all this?
This is because your uncle is one of the donors and benefactors of this school.
Will it be possible to visit this place? I wish to spend a day with these children.
Sure, why not? I shall ask your uncle to take you there.
Yes, Rohan. Children's Day is nearing. I shall take you there to show you how they celebrate this day. Be ready. We shall make it to the place this Monday. Look, Rohan. This is the place you wanted to visit. And that is Simaman, teaching our students how to pick up the dance steps.
1, 2, 1, 2. Welcome to our school, Rohan. I was teaching the children some dance steps.
I'm really interested.
Me too. This is for the first time they are going to try something new.
I wonder how you deal with them and respond to their temper tantrums.
I respond not with sympathy but with empathy, Rohan. By understanding and respecting their needs, this works wonders in pacifying them.
That's great. How I wish everyone thought like you.
Now hurry back to your seat. Their performance is going to start right now.
That's right. Hit me with it. कोई भी बच ना पाया
फैशन का है ये जलवा, ये जलवा, ये जलवा, फैशन का है ये जलवा, ये जलवा, ये जलवा, फैशन का है ये जलवा, ये जलवा, ये जलवा, फैशन का है ये जलवा. Everybody shout it out. Let me do something now. Let's go.
What are you feeling up, uncle?
Well, that's a donation form.
Is it from an NGO? Seems like I have heard the name somewhere before.
Yes, it is. It's an NGO-run child care institute called Snehalaya. It works for child welfare and empowerment. I am a monthly donor to this institute.
Sounds really interesting. But does your regular donation not affect your expenditures on household priorities?
You know what, Rohan? From Warren Buffett to newcomer Jeff Bezos, the nation's most generous billionaires have given away a collective $169 billion in their lifetimes and are still richer than ever. You can always start small and then with each year add to it.
You talk like father, uncle. Even he says that there is no joy in the life like the joy of sharing. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. Henceforth, I am going to reserve a small portion of my pocket money for such causes.
That's well thought of, my boy. It is always better to spend on charity than making frivolous expenditures. Meanwhile, see what's being shown on TV.
Ah, that's a song on the joys of sharing.
किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है. किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है. मानो अपनी जेब से गरीब है, नसीब है कि जिंदगी नसीब है, लुटा दे प्यार के खजाने सोचना, जो दिल से है बड़ा वही अमीर है, जो सबके काम आएगी वो जिंदगी, जो दूसरों को दे खुशी वो जिंदगी, कुछ ऐसा कर खुदा को भी हो तुझ पे नाज, जीना इसी का नाम है. लेकर के चला हूँ खुशियाँ कुछ लिफाफों में, लेकर के चला हूँ खुशियाँ कुछ लिफाफों में, बांटनी है जिनको वो शायद कुछ ना कहें, पर बांटनी है जिनको वो शायद कुछ ना कहें, पर दुआएं हैं उनकी मुस्कुराहट के इज़ाफों में, दुआएं हैं उनकी मुस्कुराहट के इजाफों में A special way of living, come feel the joy of giving, joy of giving, feel the joy of giving. A special way of living, come feel the joy of giving, joy of giving, feel the joy of giving.
जान पहचान सबसे जरूरी नहीं, इंसानी रिश्ता है काफी हर कहीं.
So much of work to do. I am going mad.
Auntie, why don't you take some rest and have something to eat?
Rohan, today I don't have any time to spare. And today I am on fast. Today is Shivratri.
What's that?
Wait, let me tell you. Mahashivratri is a Hindu festival celebrated annually in honor of Lord Shiva. Unlike most festivals which are celebrated during the day, Mahashivratri is celebrated at night. It is observed by going on fast and giving sacred bath to the Shiva Linga with honey and sandalwood mixed in water and milk.
Sounds interesting. But isn't Goddess Durga worshipped on this day?
Yes, of course. Shaktism traditions includes the worship of Durga along with Shiva. In fact, the worship of Shiva is incomplete without worshipping Durga. To glorify the union and balance of nature that Shiva and Shakti formed, Lord Shiva's Ardhanarishwara form too is worshipped on this day in certain places.
Can I go on fast, Auntie?
But you have already had your breakfast. But you can surely join me to the nearby Shiva temple where the Mandir Welfare Committee has organized a cultural program which would include performances by famous classical and contemporary artists.
Wow, that's great. I am getting ready right now.
पार्वती माता ने पृथ्वी को बचाने के लिए राक्षसों का संहार किया. ये देखकर भगवान शिव प्रसन्न हुए और उन्हें अपने अर्ध अंग में समाने का वरदान दिया. इस प्रकार जन्म हुआ एक नए रूप का.
प्रभावलम्बिकण्ठकन्दली रुचिप्रबद्धकन्धरं स्मरच्छिदं पुरच्छिदं भवच्छिदं मखच्छिदं गजच्छिदान्धकच्छिदं तमन्तकच्छिदं भजे अखल्व सर्वमङ्गला कलाकदम्बमञ्जरी रसप्रवाहमाधुरी विजृम्भणा मधुव्रतं स्मरान्तकं पुरान्तकं भवान्तकं मघान्तकं गजान्तकान्तकान्तकं तमन्तकान्तकं भजे.
No, I won't eat anything. I'm bored with the same food every day.
What same? Only yesterday you had Rogan Josh chicken tikka masala. Your tongue is getting longer day by day, Mohit.
No, Mom. Enough of bhindi masala and machet kalia. I wish to have something special today. Let's go for Chinese. Those mouth-savoring kung pao chicken, mapo tofu, Peking roast duck wonton soup. Yummy.
No, you have to eat whatever you are served today, or else go without food.
What happened, Auntie?
Your brother is growing stiff-necked and stubborn day by day. You know, he wishes to have Chinese dishes the moment he heard there are sabji and fish recipes for lunch today. I am going to fix his stiff neck permanently. I swear, if he doesn't stop nagging me.
Mohit, do you know, it has been 10 years since I last tasted the kheer prepared by Grandma. I still remember how she used to put plenty of cashews and raisins in it. Indian cuisine is the best in the world. Neither American nor continental or Chinese can ever beat Indian food in taste, use of spices and variety for sure. Say American, it's all about cheeseburger, hot dogs, Reuben sandwich, Chicago style pizza. But Indian cuisine is unique, simply unique. In narrating stories of Grandma, Dad holds up Grandma's kitchen recipes as the definition of what good home cooking is supposed to be. Even the mundane dishes could turn into an impromptu delicacy at her dinner table, and I completely agree with Dad. Can there be anything more delicious than the food flavored with Granny's love?
That's true.
Have no regrets therefore. Come, let's enjoy Grandma's Mache Bhate Bangaliana Ranna today as we watch some catchy Bollywood food songs that became international hits.
अरे भंग का रंग जमा हो चकाचक फिर लो पान चबाए अरे ऐसा झटका लगे जिया पे पुनर्जन्म हो जाए ओ खई के पान बनारस वाला ओ खई के पान बनारस वाला खुल जाए बंद अकल का ताला ओ खई के पान बनारस वाला खुल जाए बंद अकल का ताला फिर तो ऐसा करे धमाल सीधी कर दे सबकी चाल ओ छोरा किनारे वाला ओ छोरा किनारे वाला बनो रसवाला खुल जाए बंद अकल का ताला
चांदनी चौधरी ढाबा रात दिन यहाँ शोर शराबा चांदनी चौधरी ढाबा रात दिन यहाँ शोर शराबा आधा है नॉन वेज और वेज है आधा स्पष्ट कीजिए क्या है इरादा चाहिए नान या रोटी चाहिए दाल या बोटी मंगा लो राम कसम कष्ट हो जाए थोड़ी बिरयानी बुखारी थोड़ी फिर नल्ली निहारी ले आओ आज धर्म भ्रष्ट हो जाए एक चल से आवाज चिकन कुकड़ू को तेरी भूख का इलाज चिकन कुकड़ू को यही कहता है आज चिकन कुकड़ू को खाली पेट का इलाज चिकन कुकड़ू को देगी चल से आवाज चिकन कुकड़ू को तेरी भूख का इलाज चिकन कुकड़ू को यही कहता है आज चिकन कुकड़ू को खाली पेट का इलाज चिकन कुकड़ू को
What are you looking at so intently, bro? Looks like a folder of photos on WhatsApp.
Yeah, this is my friend Prakash and his family. These are some of their vacation pics of 20 most beautiful travel destinations they have been to during their trip to Europe.
Pics are beautiful indeed, but so many members in one family. Surprising.
They live in a joint family, bro. A family where children get plenty of attention from parents, grandparents, and other extended family members.
But don't you think in such families there's less privacy for everyone? This affects relationships, doesn't it?
No, not really. If one lets love rule in the family, If one allows personal preferences to take a backseat sometimes, sharing space becomes easier. Children learn the values of cooperation, living in harmony, and the joys of sharing. This creates memories of togetherness almost every day.
How beautiful! I wish I could grow up with you in a joint family.
Bro, you seem to feel sad at every small thing. If you see technically, we are in a joint family only. Your father and my father are brothers and share good bond with each other. Had it not been for that highly paid job, your father would have been here and we would all be together. Yet, they are never apart, no matter if in distance, but never in heart. Now stop being reflective, will you?
मिले हम छलक उठा खुशी का खुमार क्या कहना खिल खिल चेहरे से घर है तेरा गुल गुलजार क्या कहना खिल खिल चेहरे से घर है मेरा गुल गुलजार क्या कहना ऐ दिल लाया है बहार अपनों का प्यार क्या कहना
मिले हम झलक उठा खुशी का खुमार क्या कहना
हम तुम यूं ही मिलते रहे महफिल यूं ही सजती रहे
बस प्यार की यही एक धुन हर सुबह शाम बजती रहे
गले में महकता रहे प्यार भरी बाहों का हार क्या कहना खिल खिल चेहरों से घर है मेरा गुल गुलजार क्या कहना
जिंदगी है ये जहां रंगी बनाएंगे सरगम हमसे बने नगमे हमसे जवां घूमे आसमां हम ही तो दुनिया के साथ अजूबे हैं हमसे है जहां सरगम हमसे बने नगमे हमसे जवां घूमे अरे हम ही तो दुनिया के साथ अजूबे हैं हमसे है जहां जुआ जिंदगी मिलके बिताएंगे वाले दिल गाके सुनाएंगे हम दो साथ रंग है ये जहां